Now, my first episode was supposed to be this right here, but I can't do that episode without. I can't do it without Trio, man. I need Trio for that episode, man. Like that story too epic for me to tell it by myself, man. You wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe me. I promise you wouldn't believe me if I tried to tell you by myself. You would not believe me. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, say what's up to me. Chi Chi, Chi Chi. Say what's up. Say what's up, Chi Chi. Chi Chi, Chi Chi, Chi Chi. Watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Chi Chi, give me five. Get five. Watch this. Hold on, my dog sweet. Get five, Chi Chi. Chi Chi, Chi Chi, Chi Chi. Get five. Get five, mom. Get five. Good girl. My dog's sweet. My dog's sweeter than yours. But yeah, now like I was saying, right? You know, I've had the pleasure to deal with a lot of different women, right? A lot of different personalities, right? Now, I don't knock a woman for what she been through. I don't. Because I done been through some stuff, right? You know, they ain't gonna be perfect, man. One thing, let me tell you what a woman told me, right? My girl cousin. Shout out Cole for telling me this. You know, she called me Biggs. She said, Biggs, all women crazy. You just you just gotta pick what crazy that you willing to deal with. And I'm like, damn, you right. Damn near every woman I had some crazy in her. Some way worse than others, right? So let me tell you about this particular crazy. This word crazy. We'll get back around to the word crazy. We'll get back around to that, right? So bam, one night, you know, I take I take one of my female friends out, one of my lady friends. You know, now this particular female friend, right? She wasn't used to nothing, right? Good woman, good woman. Don't get me wrong, good woman. But she had a lot of trash ass men. Now I'm talking about to the point where like she had never been taken out on a date. Let me repeat that. She had never been taken out on a date. So imagine me coming in, the type of guy that likes to have fun. I don't like to sit around. Imagine me coming into her life. I was everything she been looking for, everything she dreamed of. You know? Not meaning to be, I'm just being myself. That's one thing, fellas, y'all gotta learn. Be yourself. Gotta be yourself. Woman like when you yourself. She don't like when you try to be what you think she wants your ass to be. She wants you to be you regardless of what she says. Honestly. Honestly. She wants you to be you. So this particular night, we go down to the river. She had never been there. She had never been there. So, I got a little hungry. I'm a big dog. I like to eat. And I like to eat. I like to eat good. So, I'm like, hey, you ever been to the mini bar? Shout out the mini bar too. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like to get those lamb chops, man. And that shrimp fried rice and chicken fried rice. Yeah, I like that food. So we go out. So now, any female that I deal with, if if we last a nice little time, well, even still, I go ahead and get it out the way about my phobia for mops. I fucking hate mops, yo. Like, not all mops. It's just the mops, that you see in somebody's crib, right? And the strings look nasty, look like, you know what I'm saying? Like the strings look so nasty, it's all wet and black and ugh. Mop be stinking, like, you know what I'm saying? And then like I really hate like when somebody mop and leave the strings wrapped around like the table or under the bed or underneath the couch. Like, yo, pick the mop strings up, yo. Like if I come to your crib and you got mop strings all everywhere because you're using an old ass mop, I'm going to ask you to pick every last one of them up. And on top of that, I might not even sit nowhere near where I seen those mop strings at. You know what I'm saying? I may never sit near where I saw those mop strings. It's that serious to me. You know what I'm saying? You will have to change up your whole program. You'll have to go get one of those swivel sweepers or something, whatever you call them. You'll have to get the little mops, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got the little spongy stuff at the bottom. You'll have to go get one of those. You know what I'm saying? I hate mops. If I come to your crib and you got your mop out on the floor and not in a bucket, I will go and move your mop. I will go and ask you to move your mop. You would have to hide it in the closet or something. You have to put it out. I don't care what you do with it. Get it out my ass sight. All right, look, that's enough about mops. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. So, and when I go to a restaurant, I hate sitting near the restroom. I hate sitting near the bathroom. Don't sit me in the back near the bathroom. Don't. I'm real finicky about this. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit me near the bathroom and don't sit me near the kitchen where I could potentially see a mop string sitting up under the floor, sitting on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Wrapped around a table leg or something. Don't do that. I don't want to see the open kitchen when I'm eating or something. The floor looks nasty. It reminds me of a public restroom. So, you know, certain females already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, case in point. This is one particular female, right? Know me like the back of her hand, right? Soon as we walk into a restaurant, if they try to sit us at a table near the restroom or near the kitchen, she will, I won't have to say a word. She's going to ask, can we sit somewhere else far away from it? You know what I'm saying? If I look on that floor and I see a mop string, we will walk out of the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Like if we go to a few tables and they got mop strings all everywhere, I'm telling you, she ain't gonna get mad. She ain't gonna have a hissy fit. But man, I wanna eat here. No. She will leave. Because she knows me. Now that's some consideration for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just hard to top, man. That's just all to it. Some people just hard to top. So, bam. We go to the minibar. What's the first thing the waiter do? Sit us at the first table near the bathroom. So, my lady friend takes the seat closest to the bathroom. Now, I got the seat that's facing the restroom. She got the seat facing the door. Now, never mind the fact that my back is to the door. That's wrong anyway. But I ain't even tweaking off that. I ain't even get a chance to even tweak off that part. All I know is I'm sitting near a restroom. Now she don't know no better. She don't know no better. So I have to tell her with, hey, excuse me, could we sit somewhere, you know what I'm saying, over there? Can we sit up there like a booth joint? Could we sit? Yeah, sure, go ahead, man, pick your seat. So I picked the joint closest to the door. I picked the chair closest, I picked the table closest to the door. So when we move, I take the seat facing the door. I take the seat facing the door. Bro, do you know when we got to the table, this woman's first words was, oh, you trying to take my seat? What? Bro, what are you, bro, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why is your mind even thinking like that? Like, do we got assigned seats in this motherfucker? Like, what are you talking about? And why is your mind even like, why does your mind even think so petty like that? So my next words was, hey, like, man, your ass crazy. Bro, there's that word crazy. Bro, she went berserk. Crazy? Ain't nothing crazy about me. No, I'm gone. And proceeded to walk out of the minibar. I'm talking about I'm starving too. I'm starving. Bro, she walked out of the minibar in front of the waiter. And now I'm just sitting at the table with this stupid face. I'm trying to process what just happened here. Because this doesn't happen. This has never happened to me. Normally, we have to switch seats. Everything is all good when I'm with someone else. But being that this woman does not pay attention to detail, her mind can't even go there. Her mind can't even understand or fathom what just happened or what we're doing or what was her potential man's problem. Now, she could have, A, waited till we sat down, politely asked me, why you ain't want to sit right there? Or why you asked to move? So that you can learn me, so that you can learn your potential man, your potential partner. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that's called? That's called fucking communication skills right there. That's called communication skills. And that's key in a relationship. That's key. Instead, she flew the coop. Looked at wow crazy. And I've been dealing with this woman for like almost 3 years. Can you ask me why was her mind on I was trying to take her seat? Now, granted, why are you facing the door? If it was to go down in this bitch, you wouldn't know what to do. You wouldn't know how to be proactive before it even go down. All our ass hit. All our ass hit. We hit. We hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I feel like a man is supposed to face the door so that he can peep the scene, so that he can see whatever's coming, so that he can protect his woman or his female friend or his kids or his family, period. So now, what went wrong in this situation? Why? What was her problem? Because I couldn't really figure it out. You were that mad that you thought I was trying to take your seat, about me trying to take your seat, which I didn't give a shit. I just didn't want to sit by a restroom. I wasn't even thinking about that. Or, like most females, something else is on her mind. She's upset about something else. That situation was just a scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? So, there's all sorts of crazy. All sorts of crazy. That particular crazy, and I done dealt with a lot of crazy now. I done dealt with, I can roll with the big boys. But that particular crazy was a little too much for me, type crazy. It was a little too much. That was a little too much for me. So, moral of the story is, when you're dealing with somebody, when y'all in a relationship, if y'all working on a relationship, if y'all just friends and you don't know where it may go, make sure y'all communication skills are up to par. Make sure y'all hear. Make sure y'all got some understanding. Make sure you ask questions before you fly off the handle. Ask questions. Ask questions. There are no such thing as stupid questions when you're getting to know somebody or when you don't know something about your partner. Vaughn's crazy story. See, I'm telling you, y'all ain't even. I bet y'all. Don't worry about it.